The evil in this country and in this world is really starting to show. It's getting sad, really, because the Democrats, the liberals, socialists, whoever else, they're really showing how evil minded, how hateful and violent they are. The conservative Christian, the Republican, we want to live in peace, united, helping one another, giving to one another, being able to be charitable, to lift each other up. And it's a serious thing that the Democrats are doing because they say, "Oh, let the rioters riot, let them do whatever they want, burn, loot, riot, kill, whatever." But what they're not doing is bringing it to their neighborhoods. Oh no, we'll defund the police, but we have armed guards that follow us everywhere. Oh yeah, you can riot, but not at my house. Yeah, don't tear up my street. Don't go painting stuff on my fence, on my gates. Don't do that. There's going to come a day, possibly, that the Christian conservative, the Republican, gets tired of it. You see, way back when somebody did something that was immoral, unacceptable, they were taken outside the city limits and stoned with stones until they were dead. And these weren't little rocks. These were stones, river stones, about the size of potatoes, thrown at these people as hard as the people could throw them until they were dead. Is that what we need to start doing again? To get the message to the people that are being evil? We don't want it. So we're going to take you out and get rid of you and the evil that you stand for? No, we're not going to do that. That'd be too easy. And besides, the one that I follow anyway, he said, vengeance is mine. And so I say, okay, God is the creator, and God knows everything. God knows where your heart is. God knows what you've done, the riots you've caused, the looting you've done, the burning down of businesses, the destroying of business. And this isn't just these rioters and looters. This is the Democrats, the governors, the mayors, whatever. Cuomo. Yep. I'm glad I ain't you. Because the minute you die, you're going to be looking Jesus right in the face. And then you're going to realize he's real. You'll have no love in your heart. You can't. Because you don't have it now. Even though we all have good and evil in our minds. That's the way man is. It's the way God made us. Do you practice good or do you practice evil? You see, if you practice evil long enough, you think it's good. And you really don't care. And there are those that are psychopaths that have no feelings whatsoever, either way. And so they would just as soon kill you right there. I was watching the Million Mega March at Washington, D.C. And of course, afterward, Antifa and Black Lives Matter had to step in and and get riotous and cause problems with the people that are trying to be peaceful. And if that's what you really want, God's watching. And when you die and you hear Jesus say, "I never knew you, depart from me," you're going to a place of severe pain with nobody there but you to endure that pain, possibly for eternity. I don't know. God might just destroy the whole thing. But there will come a day that vengeance will be given to those who hate God. And by hating man, your brother, your fellow man, you hate God. And God is the one that I wouldn't want to hate. In fact, I've got a pretty good relationship going on with God right now, and my life is very good. And I really don't understand how people can't get it in their heads that the world was created. There was no Big Bang. If there was a Big Bang, where did your spirit come from? Where did time begin? How come food tastes good? How is it that the amount of food that there is on the earth is enough to sustain the life on the earth? It hasn't run out. It hasn't died. Sure, we've had droughts and too much rain and all the rest of it, but we're still feeding each other just fine. How did that happen? It's not a coincidence. I'll guarantee you that. It was all put together, organized, and begun by God. And it's really sad because this election has really, really shown the distrust, the dishonesty, the inability to be honorable, the disrespect of the people of this country by the Democrats, the liberals, the media, and all the rest of them. Because they threw the election. They cheated. They seriously cheated. And I say, if you're a Christian, pray. Pray that the evil will be exposed in the light of the truth, and that our president, who is the president, will remain as the president for the next 4 years. And as it is now, things are falling apart for the Democrat, liberals, media, whatever. They're going to be caught, and they're in the act of getting caught as I speak right now. There are too many inconsistencies in the counting machines, in the ballots, in the dishonesty of the Democrats since President Trump was elected president. They've been trying to get him out since the day he came down the escalator. So who's dishonest here? I know the mainstream media is trying to say, oh no, just concede. Just do it, concede, we won. No, because the media is not the one that certifies the votes, that collects the electoral and counts the votes there. It's not how it works. And if it comes down to it, and they can't decide, it goes to the Senate, I believe, or the House. But either way, House doesn't really have that big of a rule, Democrats over Republicans. And if it gets to the Supreme Court, well, you know what's going on there. But all in all, God is in control. And God, I'm sure, is hearing the prayers of His people in this country. And we want peace, unity, prosperity. People want to raise their families in that environment, not in riots, hate, destruction, violence. We don't want that. Okay? Find Jesus and you'll find peace. That's simple.